Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into the Metaverse update today. There's lots of little coins that are exploding. But before I continue, I just want to say thank you for your support. Thank you for your likes and your shares of the videos. If you can just go ahead and like this video, that'd be amazing. And thank you once again for your support across the channel here. Almost at 250,000 subs, so it's amazing. So I will try and keep you updated with any kind of breakouts and any kind of hype trains that are coming and moving out the station basically in this bull market that we do find ourselves in. At the minute the market cap is floating around about there at 2.851 trillion. You've got a lovely 2.5% uptick on that today, so it's looking really good. Okay, the Bitcoin dominance is around about 41.9%, Ethereum is 18.6%, so the market's looking relatively healthy. Will we get a pullback? These pullbacks come, so that's again a fantastic opportunity to get involved in these projects if it does actually come, because I'm looking at appreciation here, but there's no guarantees, no crystal ball, no sort of fortune telling. If you're holding support, which I've shown you in previous videos today, if you're holding no support, then you're looking great for continuation here. So for me, I'm just going to do a little thought experiment with you right now. I'm going to write the project down, and I'm going to write the price down, and we're going to come back to this particular video and this little thought experiment, this little project that I'm doing right now with you in say 3 or 4 days or a week. We'll come back next week, okay? Next Tuesday, we'll come back and revisit this video and revisit these projects and see exactly how they're doing. Because at the moment, there's a lot of hype around a particular project, well, a particular category of projects called Metaverse. So to find these particular projects, come to CoinGecko. I'll drop the links in the video description, and you hover over this coins link just there at the top, and you get a sub menu called categories, and as you can see, it's new. So we click on it like that, okay? So we come into this particular category, and you can see, look at all these categories just here. There's 64 categories at the moment of coins, and within each category you've got numerous coins. Okay, so for example, the largest one is finance and banking, basically DeFi, isn't it? Decentralized finance, just there actually. Finance and banking, what we've got in there, Matic, and you will find a lot of these projects in other categories as well. And we've got 598 coins in there. Wow. So the least one is this tokenized stock, which potentially this could take off eventually. Arbitrum ecosystem, that's blowing up, so 4 coins in there. But anyway, regardless of that, if we click volume, you can see that the most traded volume is the stable coins. Obviously, you've got your Tether, your BSC, your USDC, all those stable coins which are heavily traded back and forth between the cryptos. Okay, and then the second one, you can see you've got a smart contract platform, currently 37 billion. And then if you just sneak down a little bit, in 5th place, you can see you've got this little beauty here called Metaverse. Now this at the minute is absolutely blowing up. Okay, and the reason is, personally, I've not verified this yet, but the reason I think this is blown up is because of the rebranding of Facebook to Meta. So basically, Facebook is sort of trying to pioneer the space of the Metaverse, which is basically an online digital ecosystem like the internet, but digital, where we can all take part, have our own avatars, payment systems, engage with other people, in the digital landscape, which will be the Metaverse basically. So yeah, Facebook sort of rebranding. So I think that this is kind of the hype around this at the moment. You're seeing a lot of uptick in certain projects, and you can see, look, it was going flatlining, and then literally in the week, I think Facebook come out with the rebranding news right there, and it's just took off into space. So what you do, you come into it, take a look. So you can see inside here we have a lot of coins. I think there are, how many coins are there? Let me go back to that particular page and find out how many coins there are. So in the Metaverse, just there are currently 39 coins, okay, and you can see it's a whopping 577% in the last week. So let's click on Metaverse. So again, let's click the volume, okay. So this is all a thought experiment for you. You can see the most popular project in this Metaverse is the Sandbox. Okay, so the ticket is Sand, doing really well, up 226% in a week, which is basically a 2x. And then you've got your Decentraland, which is Mana, the ticker Mana. I've done updates on these coins before. Then you've got Engine as well, obviously a popular gaming coin right there. And you've got Axie Infinity, which has absolutely exploded. That is, since its inception, that's only gone up around about 5.4% in the last 7 days. And then you've got all these other projects. Okay, so for me, like I said said to you, you don't necessarily want to buy big green candles. If we click 7 days like that, look at that. You don't want to buy big green candles because, look, you're going to get big red dildos, ain't you? You're going to get shafted. So for me, let's have a look at something that's not done that well in 7 days and is kind of coiling up for a takeoff, basically. You want to buy something with a moderate market cap. Again, I'm saying buy something. It's not financial advice. It's for educational and entertainment purposes only. But what I'm going to do is just write these down. Okay, I'm not even going to go into the charts. I'm just going to write them down. Going to come back in a week and see if this particular thought experiment was fruitful. Okay, because again, you could spend hours researching all of these projects. And one could be amazing and one could be rubbish, but the rubbish one could take off because it's all hype at the moment. It's a hype train, basically. A lot of FOMO is being driven into these particular projects. Okay, so straight away you want to go down and find one that's not done very well in the last 7 days, and you can see these particular projects here. You've got this one, Ori, you've got Remark, you've got Yield Guild Games, you've got Axie Infinity, which, to be fair, that has already exploded, to be honest with you. You've got Star Atlas DAO, you've got, that's the ticker is Polis, Ave Gotchi, ticker is GH. It's almost like Ghost, isn't it? And then Alice, obviously, that we know about that one before. Alice, that absolutely exploded from its inception. So for me, just look at something here. You could even look at that and say, look, has it gone sideways? Well, for me, look at that looks potentially that could be on the cusp of a nice little breakout. And the reason is because you can see, if you look at this chart, you've come up, you've come down, you're consolidating, and you're looking for the next leg up just there. Okay, like I said to you, look at that's already up there. So you'd be buying up there with a big green candle, basically. It's already had quite a nice little uptick. Do you see that? So you can look at this particular chart just to get a bit of an assumption. Again, you've got this one that's going sideways. You come up, you're going sideways, so that's looking for a break to the upside. This one that's come up and it's going sideways. Look at that. So for me, out of the top ones here that have not done very well in the last 7 days, for me, potentially, I would be looking at this, Polis. I would be looking at this, which is Axie Infinity. That could absolutely go again. And then you're looking at YGG just there, that's going sideways. So with that, what you want to do is come down and just check out which has gone red, basically. So you're looking at that Remark, okay, that you can see that's had a massive uptick in the last 24 hours. Yeah, look at that, 16% uptick. So for me, I would not necessarily touch that at the moment. So I'm looking for something that's not done very well and it's pretty much in the red and it's going sideways. But for me, this one here, I'm going to write this one down straight away. So this is GHST, and it's currently trading at 233. Okay, so I'm not even going to look at the chart on that. I'm just telling you this is a little thought experiment on how I'm going to take my picks to do some trading and sort of, I'm going to put like, I don't know, whatever, put some dollars into each and just come back in a week and see how I've done with it. And this is a thought experiment. Not even going to look at the fundamentals, or the charts. Just going to look at this particular setup. This, like I said to you, it's a thought experiment for picking basically nice little golden nuggets in a hype train. So right now, I've gone sideways. I'll have that one. This one has got a little bit of uptick there in the last 24 hours, so I'll leave that one alone. Alice, I'm looking for something that's gone sideways here. It's gone up and it's come down, it's gone sideways. Now look at this one here. So that's gone up a whopping 71% in the last week. It's picking up a little bit just there. UFO. You know what? That's got a $579 million market cap. 20 million. It's starting to get a nice bit of uptick, that is. It's having a 24-hour retracement. So for me, this has gone up. Potentially got some kind of little retracement just there. And then you're looking to roll down. Hold that swing high just there. And I think you'll get the bounce and come back up. So for me, I'm going to write UFO in. UFO will be a nice little punt. Again, it's like degenerate gambling, isn't it? I'm not even going to look at the fundamentals right here. So that's currently trading at 0.012340 zeros. So that's 0.012340 zeros, and that's 2317. So I'm going to write these down. 2317, that's what it's trading at currently. It's sort of 5.1% in the last hour. So it's starting to pick up a bit. Yeah, like I said to you, you don't want to buy anything that's taking off into space. Something that's gone up, gone sideways, potentially even coming down a little bit. Even this one, Zone, that's gone up like that. It's got a lovely little cup and handle starting to form in there. Look at that little cup and handle. So I'm going to look at this. It's gone up 65%. A little bit of uptick in the last day as well. Take a look at this zone, 180. This could be a little gem because it's only 8.1 million market cap with $419,000 traded on it. This could be a nice little one. Grid Zone, it's called Zone, Zone. Again, nothing I say is financial advice. This is just a little method that I'm using just to pick out some little gems in this ecosystem that's absolutely exploding at the moment. Okay, so again, I'm looking at these green charts here. So potentially I'd love a little cup and handle on this particular project as well, but it's had quite a bit of uptick at the moment, so I'll probably leave this one alone at the moment. This is coming down. That looks like a little bull flag just there, so that's potentially a nice little upside. Again, it's gone up 113% in the last few days, but I'm going to take a chance on that. Mona, look at the price of that. So I won't be buying too many of those. So Mona, let's take a look at that. So that price is 992.52, 992.52. So that's that one. So yeah, look, you've got that one that's going up, and it's basically in price discovery just there, so I won't necessarily touch that. This one looks like a beautiful little cup and handle again. It's got that little sort of cup shape, you see that, and it's coming back on itself, and at that point when it starts to come back and it bounces off a key level support, that's where you get the upside again. There's no market cap for this one, so this is ShuFi, so I probably won't touch that at the moment. I'll leave that. So what I'm looking for in the charts here, some nice little patterns that are forming. So this one's coiling up, you see that, that's E-first, that is coiling up, but that upside already puts me off a little bit. Buy big green candles, get big red dildos. So that's 4 at the minute that don't look too bad for continuation. You could potentially look at this one as a cup and handle like that. Do you see that? So you potentially got a lovely little cup and handle on this. So, you know, I'm going to take a chance on this Ori. So that's currently trading at $15.38. The volume is nice and the market cap's quite low actually. So yeah, this is well worth a look. A-U-R-Y. So what I'm going to probably do is probably chuck a couple of $100 at these and then just, you know, sit on them and see how they're doing in the next week and see if we can get any appreciation. So that's just a little method, you know, it's a bit crazy, but it's a little method without spending hours researching each individual project. You can come along and without clicking on the charts, you can see in the last 7 days what you're looking at on this particular little image here of the chart. So for me, you're looking at something that's gone down even at Axie Infinity, but for me that's already gone up so much already. You know, I'm looking at this potentially going to 1k. I've already done a video and a live stream update on this particular project, but for me I'm looking for the little nuggets right now that could potentially explode. So there's a couple in there. You got GHST currently trading at $2.30, I believe, at $2.33. You've got UFO currently trading at 0.002317. You've got Zone currently trading at 1.81, and you've got Mona currently trading at 992.52, and Ori at $15.38. Let me check that Mona out again because that's a bit pricey, that is, isn't it? Where did I see that Mona? Let's order these alphabetically. Mona. Let's take a look. So I might drop that one. Moonaville. Let's have a look at the tokenomics of this. Okay, so 10 million. Wow, scarcity or what? Let's click the max. Okay, so it's trying to get back to where it came from, potentially just there, that resistance just there, that could potentially form a cup and handle. You come back, might offer a little bit of a better entry point lower, come back, create that handle, and then take off and retrace to that high. So that actually got all the way up to $2,329 in the previous top there in March, April. So it's coming back, it's trying to get back there, isn't it? So is there a chart for this? Let's take a look. No widget available. So where's this being traded? Primarily on Uniswap and Banker Network. I might take a look at this. The volume is 378,000 and 202, so around about 500,000 in the last 24 hours traded on that for volume. Keep an eye on it. So that's basically a little sort of technique, you know, about spending hours and looking at the markets and reading each project individually. It's just a little technique that could be quite fruitful moving forward. Okay, take care everyone, hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.